Hello guys. So in Season 4 of Warzone, they finally released the Vector, aka Fennec submachine gun. It has the fastest rate of fire of any of the guns in Modern Warfare, but how does it compete with other guns in its class? As I'm sure we all know, the king of close range in Warzone was the MP5 SMG. However, it turns out that the Fennec is actually very competitive to the MP5 and beats it by a hair on time to kill. Now there are some factors to keep in mind. The Fennec has a maximum of a 40 round magazine and has a rate of fire of around 1,100 rounds per minute. That means that you are emptying the entire magazine of 40 rounds in 2 seconds. And when you only have the 25 round mag as standard, you empty the magazine in 1.3 seconds. With the MP5, you have the option of a 45 round mag, firing at 830 rounds per minute. You empty the entire magazine in just over 3 seconds. Now a whole second doesn't seem like a lot, but when both the MP5 and the Fennec kill a fully armoured Warzone player in almost exactly half a second, if you don't miss a single shot, it essentially means that unless you're a hacker who doesn't miss, it will be very difficult to down and finish 2 players with the Fennec without reloading. Now the MP5 is a little bit more lenient. You will still kill a player in the same time frame, but if you miss more shots, you still have additional time to comfortably down and finish 2 players with ease. So the Fennec basically has less margin for error. If you make a couple of mistakes whilst aiming or miss a few shots with hipfire, you don't have as much time to repair the mistakes. But if it's just you versus one guy in an MP5, you should beat them by a fraction of a second. The Fennec also has a slightly unusual recoil pattern, with the MP5 and MP7 veering off slightly to the right, similar to the M4 on the Grau, and the Fennec veering off to the left. The Fennec recoil, however, is similarly easy to control, and hipfire is a solid choice to focus on with this weapon. Similar to the MP5, any fight over medium range is usually a lost cause. This is where the MP7 will come into play and wipe the floor with the MP5 and Fennec. You really have to pick your fights with the Fennec, using cover, movement, and equipment to close the gap to your enemies in order to be effective. This SMG also has one of the longest reload animations in the SMG category, and it's important to note that you'll empty the magazine consistently in most fights, meaning an even longer full reload animation. So, how do we build the Fennec SMG to dampen its shortcomings? On this build, we're going to be focusing on range, hipfire, and reload speed. First and foremost, you need that 40 round mag, obviously, if you want to down more than one player. Next up, we have to take the integrated suppressor barrel to increase range and, most importantly, save an attachment slot. The longest barrel obviously improves range better, but then you need 2 slots for a barrel and a suppressor. We then take the Merc foregrip, so important for reducing that vertical recoil and tightening that hipfire spread. And then we have the 5mW laser. Again, similar to my MP5 build, you're rushing in and getting as close as possible with this thing, so don't worry too much about the laser. Unfortunately, the iron sights are not great on the Fennec. They block a lot of your peripheral vision. However, you need to be freeing up those attachment slots, and at close range the sight it's good enough. And lastly, and most importantly, sleight of hand perk to increase reload speed. Before I added sleight of hand to this build, I was struggling to reload even once a fight without being pushed before I could get a reload off. Not to mention I would often accidentally cancel my reload early and not even reload at all. This is one of those guns where sleight of hand is necessary. So in conclusion, the Fennec SMG is the ultimate 1v1 champion. In theory, if your aim is as good as any single person holding an MP5 or anything else at close range, except an RPG, you should win that fight every single time. However, when you face more than one player, you'll struggle to beat multiple opponents. This means this gun should excel in solos game mode, where you should have enough time to reload between each engagement. As you guys know, I'll be forcing myself to get a solo gameplay to upload to this channel, and I'll be using the Fennec SMG and Kar 98 Sniper as my loadout, so subscribe if you want to be notified of that. As for this gameplay, once again, it was a lot of sniping with the HDR throughout the majority of the game, but the Fennec shines through towards the end as the engagements get closer range. I hope you guys enjoy. Found one.
Oh,
I'm not gonna. I know he's inside though. He's inside.
They're doing a flag cap behind us to the south, directly to south. They're literally doing a flag cap on top of the.
What? That was perfect as well.
Oh, they were inside bank.
I've got a team down over here that I'm finishing. I'm trying to.
Okay, cool. We're actually looking on the roof.
He's self-res.
Oh, he's miles away.
Hit him again.
Okay.
Got one.
I'll get you.
Okay.
I'm gonna need ammo at some point or another here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need. Oh, is there a police station that we can get to with like an armor crate or something?
Police station straight ahead east.
Yeah.
Down one. Down one down here. Down two. Down two. There's one left on the orange marker. We should push this. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're moving. Now.
Yeah, they're in here.
Two in here.
I'm going this way.
One down.
Windows closing. Get to safety.
Got him.
Dead.
That was nice, dude.
Good shooting.
Into us?
Yep. Oh, to my right. 78. Self-resing.
Head down. I mean, pushed into the zone then.
full
It's
self-res,
supposed to
sorry,
try to kill us then.
It's all good. It's all good. I'd rather full self-res than any of us lose any of us.
Dropping a plate for someone if you need it.
I do.
Dropping.
Bye.
Oh, this is
But
gonna.
this one should have a ladder.
Yeah, it's going. The ladder's here. I'm looking behind me.
Helicopter.
Yeah, it's right above us.
We're safe for now.
We can always just jump into the zone whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
Check our backs. There's people sniping on that roof on orange, I think.
Relocate.
Yeah, I'm looking.
They're firing straight from ahead of me, southwest.
Yeah, guys, dropping
Over there
off.
somewhere.
They're on. They just jumped off. Yeah, so I've seen them already. They just
No,
jumped.
different one.
Oh, they're right here.
Down, finished.
Check your flanks.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
he
well.
was.
There's still one more there, somewhere close, right here.
Moving in.
Oh yeah, down the bottom. See him? Mark.
Gas is closing.
Contact.
Get to the safe.
Two of them.
Found him.
Contact.
Stunning.
He's downed. They can self-res. Keep in mind.
Well done. Well done.
Set the zone. Keep your eyes open.
That was super.
Big hits.
Super.
I'm looking
low,
for other roof boys. The only other roof boys are the ones where you're marked, Westy.
Right here.
Moving here.
They're fighting people right now. There was also somebody further out here. Right here.
I'm going this way. Enemy dead.
Okay, can't see him.
He's hit for 3.
I don't think we can get on this next roof. That's the problem. There!
I'm moving.
I downed him! No. Thank you. He turned and it just missed him.
His wisp of hair moved away.
Well, oh, it's coming to us though. Oh, we shouldn't. No, well, I guess we can't stay on the roof, like, but we
go
can just
back, though.
gatekeep. No, but look at the gatekeep here. Look at. So if I just stay up here and I can just let you know if they come left, you guys hold right, and I'll let you know if they push left. There they are.
Enemy located.
Okay, hang on a minute.
He's pushing. One's pushing there. That's just one. Down.
The
Finish
other
if you
one's
can.
trying to run around us on the outside here.
He probably has self-res.
I can't finish.
This one got me. He's busted though. He's rearmoring.
Armor
Around
broke.
the corner to the left.
Downed him.
He's gotta be
He's
dead, that
oh,
guy.
there's another one. He's in the zone right here.
There's one here.
Try to shoot me with a
Finish.
rocket. One to my left. He's right here. 2 to 2. 3.
Okay, hold on.
Stop. They're over here on the right. Two of them.
Okay.
Any.
They have to push. They have to push.
Last one right
Got
there.
him.
Self-reses. Self-reses. There you go.
Yeah. Nice one. Nice plays.
I mean, the circle literally just handed it to us.
Well, it kind of did, but no. Hang on a minute. We had the best position.